Hey, what's going on? This is World Famous 718. Welcome to 12 volt reviews and 101s. Today's segment we have the Infiniti Kappa 62.9i. Thank the guys over at Infiniti for donating these Kappas for us to review. This is a 2008 Infiniti 62.9i full range coaxial speaker. Voila. Right out the box, it looks like a beauty. Infiniti's really impressing me now. I'm not a big fan of Infiniti, but they really impressed me now. They have a new technology, and they have this called a +1 glass fiber woven cone. It's really sturdy. It feels like it's very durable. Damn near looks waterproof. I wouldn't bet on that though. And it looks like it gives some good excursion on this driver here. It really has some play here, and that translates into great bass response. This is a full range driver. It's rated at 45 Hertz to 25,000 Hertz. I wouldn't bank on the low end of that at the 45 Hertz because Infiniti's not really known for their good bass response, but judging by the way they have this cone, I know you can get some pretty good bass out of this. They also have this edge driven MMD dome tweeter with uniport. That's a system where they have this tweeter is positioned directly at the sound stage. It's straight from the factory. They have this design where it doesn't move. You see, some of them are, some tweeters you can move them around. This doesn't have to be moved. It's already positioned right where it needs to be, and it has this pretty good feature right here. I really like this. It's a front accessible tweeter adjustment level. You can raise or lower the level of your tweeter just by pressing this button. You don't have to mess with the crossover frequency or anything. Raise or adjust the level right with this button right here. Another thing that I like about this speaker is it has a built-in crossover. It's very small, very compact. It's preset from the factory. You don't have to set a crossover. Eliminates the headache of that. Very plug and play. You just put your positive and your negative speaker terminals right into there. The positive and negative is already connected to the terminals here, and it's already crossed over at the right frequency. Like I said, you don't have to have a headache of setting a crossover for this. The best thing to me about these speakers is that they're 2-ohm speakers. That's a rarity now in car audio. You don't find too many 2-ohm speakers in this mid-range, full range, coaxial. You don't really find that too much. A 2-ohm speaker is very hard to find. These are some 2-ohm speakers. What that translates to you is you can save money on an amplifier to power these things. You can probably get a 40-watt at 4 ohm by 4 channel amp, and it'll push these, because at 2 ohms that amp should be pushing about 80 watts, and you can save a lot of money getting an amp that cheap to push these. That's a great thing about these. Save a lot of money, and with the recession going on, that's good. They also have in the box all these adapters that you can use, basically mount up to any type of car application, and I really like that. A lot of companies don't throw in a lot of these extras. It has a 2 and a 5/16 inch mounting diameter. That's not too bad. I mean, I've seen better, but it's not too bad with 2 and 5/16 of an inch mounting diameter. If you need any extra space, you can throw in an MDF ring. And being that the terminals are right here in the crossover, that eliminates any hassle of mounting this right up flush like this. There's no terminals in the way that you got to watch out for, and then you got to play around with trying to wiring them up. You can wire them up right into here. This mounts up nice and flush. I really like that. They paid a lot of attention to detail with this. I really can see that. I really like this grill. This grill is nice. It looks very sleek and sophisticated. It's nice and shiny here. It has some nice cloth here. This, I don't know if you can see, this is some nice rubber. It feels like it's really nice and durable, and when you mount it up, it looks really sleek. Infiniti is known for that though. Infiniti makes some pretty nice looking stuff. This looks really sophisticated. I would put this in like a Mercedes or a Lexus, and it'll look like it fits right there from factory. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this the thumbs up. A lot of features. It looks like they really paid attention on this one. It has a 95 decibel sensitivity. That means with a given input, this plays pretty loud. Coupled with the 2 ohms, this is a pretty loud speaker. This should play pretty loud. If you're looking for high output system, you might want to give these a try. Call us at 718-249-9909 and you can order yours. They're about $100. And I will definitely give it the thumbs up. Like I said, I'm not an Infiniti fan, but they did a real good job here. 75 watts RMS, 225 watts peak. You don't need a powerful amplifier to push these because of the 2 ohms. You have the built-in crossover. It's already set. This cone is real nice. You're going to get some good excursion on the bass. And it's a 6.5 inch. It also fits a 6 3/4 inch application. So give it a try. Make sure you stay tuned to 12-volt reviews and 101s. We're going to have a lot of shows coming up. I believe the next show we have coming up is Speaker 101. So we'll go in depth on speakers, how they work, what the specs are, how to read specs, and how to determine power rating and all good types of stuff like that. So that's 12-volt reviews and 101s. It's the Speaker 101. That should be the next show. In about a week we'll have it. So thank you and have a good day.